people that live here through the winter. You know, that whole feast and famine, you know, ups and downs that I've seen businesses go through, and I've seen primarily restaurants, you know, just like, you know, crash left and right. And this place came very close to doing that, like falling out of favor with the locals, you know, given that, you know, they could go to Sebastopol and you know, watch a movie and feel, you know, they could take their jacket off in the winter, you know, it's like, you know, maybe sometimes it was worth the drive. But just as far as the temperature of this conversation, I just really admire that, like, you know, everybody's being very civil, all the things are being heard, and it seems like all the concerns are embedded in the direction that it's headed. But that being said, like, I feel like there's it's all hinging on whether or not the Rio will be able to do this business over the summer season and recoup enough of the finances in order to make it through the winter, and, you know, add to the possibility of you know, getting the mold out and stuff like that. And so, and also I heard earlier that there were 2 letters to the county, and with the option of rescinding and then allowing this to move forward. And I'm not sure if anybody's vocalized or asked the people that have submitted those whether or not they want to consider rescinding, given the nature of this conversation and given the nature of the fact that the conversation will be continuing. So I just wanted to put that notion on the table. And nobody needs to answer now, but just to consider it.
I will. This has been a great meeting. The air is cleared, and I will be resending my complaints to council.
Well, I want to echo what Seth said just about, it's like, actually, and I think I would second what Peter said, is like when he first said, like, this is what I was trying to cause, and it's a good thing. You know, I think that all of you really care deeply about this place, and so do we. And I feel personally more connected than I had previously to you guys, you know, and to the people who care a lot about this place, and that's a positive thing. And so I do think in the tone, and, you know, it's really good to hear everybody's, you know, reality of their experience, their concerns, like where they're excited, like that's what will make and break this thing. So, so thank you for spending the time. If there are people that you know that couldn't be here that really do want to, you know, just get to know us and talk about this issue further, there is going to be another community meeting on Wednesday night at 5:30 at the community center. So please do encourage people, if you have, you know, neighbors or other people that really do want to, you know, get, you know, have some feedback, have some time to chat. It'll be different. It'll be myself, my wife Christy, and 2 other owners there.
That's the 10th?
What? Colin?
No, that's the 10th?
The 10th, yes, at 5:30. And the other thing I'll just say is just stick around today. There's the Sonoma County Pride is having their gathering outside. There's, you know, some barbecue and some music, and then at 4 p.m. we'll be screening Bobby Joe singer-songwriter documentary. It's about 20 minutes with some Q&A, and at 4:30 there's a curated series of queer shorts.
How much are those shows?
Those are free today. We're gonna ask if you want to contribute a donation, it'll go toward the filmmakers. But today's shows, as part of Sonoma County Pride, are going to be free. Fran.
I just wanted to say one more thing. Thank you for all of you. We've had so many free events for us. I mean, being able to watch the World Series on the big screen now, the Warriors and the Oscar parties, and I'd like to see more people come to watch movies now.
Totally. Well, cool. The last thing I'll say is with the films themselves, I would say that the first year was kind of a learning year for us. I think that we got a lot of push from these big studios, and like, no, it has to be this way, and we're just a rural movie theater. You have to show Avengers for 3 weeks. Like, nobody wants to have Avengers for 3 weeks. Like, you know, and I know several people in the community are like, really, guys? Like, and I just want you to know that that's not us thinking like, yeah, we really think that'd be a good idea. It's basically the studios pushing us. So we've actually made a shift, starting basically a few weeks ago, where essentially we're no longer going to have like the first run film in the moment where it comes out, where they force you to have it for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And we want to diversify the amount of films. So now we're going to be trying out, there'll be 2 films per weekend. So we can have that variety of something that's more, you know, focused on family or older, plus something that's maybe a little more edgy or youthful. One will be at 5:30 and one will be at 8. And it'll be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll see how that goes. So it allows us to have about the same amount of shows, but in the days where more people actually go to see the films, and it also allows us to do a more interesting mix, hopefully. And so if you do have ideas for like films that you definitely want to see, you know, we want to hear from you guys. So if you do have okay, cool. But anyway, thank you guys for coming. If you do want to stick around, I'll just walk out front.
Well, we
Thanks
have
again.
to contact you.
I'll give you my information.
Okay.